Okay, awesome. Do you have a bolster at all, or a blanket? Great, cool. So we're going to start with either a bolster, or if you don't have a bolster and you are watching the recording, then instead you can fold a blanket instead. And we're going to start today in Supta Baddha Konasana, so taking the soles of the feet together, and then just having a little play with what feels nice for your back. So sometimes it's nice to have like a fist distance in between your lower back and the bolster. Sometimes it's nice to have the pelvis right behind the bolster as you lie down. And just having a play with what feels right for your back, what feels right for your body. Sometimes it's nice to have like a pillow or a block underneath your body, so like underneath the bolster or on top of the bolster, so we haven't got so much of a back bend. Yeah, oh, lovely. And then just taking your hands out by the side, and at any point that you need to straighten your knees or place your knees together, totally okay. And then closing your eyes, connecting to the breath with your belly. So as you inhale, feeling that breath traveling down into your belly, really expanding here, really opening up from the front, the sides and the back. Holding that breath at the end of your inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling slowly out, really slowly. See if you can exhale maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds longer, maybe double the time. Gentle, slow exhale. Inhaling, feeling that belly full of your breath, that vital life force. Holding that breath gently for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling gently and slowly, super slow as you exhale. Inhaling into the belly. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling really slowly. This time inhaling into the bottom of your ribs, to the front, the sides and the back. Feel that connection with the blanket or the bolster underneath you. That connection to the earth, the sky above. Holding that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling nice and slowly. Lengthening that exhale longer than that inhale, longer than that hold. 2 more breaths here, breathing into the ribs. This 360-degree full breath. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, letting it go. Last one. Inhaling into the ribs. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling nice and slowly, letting it go. This time inhaling into the chest, into the heart, inhaling. all the way up to the collarbones, holding the breath here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling nice and slowly, feeling that gentle release, that gentle surrender. 2 more breaths, inhaling into the heart, all the way up into the collarbones. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling nice and slowly. Last one, inhaling into the heart, into the collarbones. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling nice and slowly, slower than your inhale, slower than that hold. Reconnecting back to the belly, inhaling into the belly. Inhaling into the ribs. Inhaling into the chest. Extra sniff here. Feeling that fullness of your breath, 360-degree fullness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling super slowly. Feeling this release. Feeling this release and surrender and letting go of any tension. For our cup to be full. Inhaling into the belly. Into the ribs. Into the heart. Extra sniff here. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling super slowly, letting go of any tension, surrendering into your body, into your being. Last one, inhaling belly, inhaling ribs, inhaling chest, extra sniff. Exhaling nice and slowly, feeling that release, feeling that surrender. Normal inhale, normal exhale. And continuing now to breathe with this yogic breath. So finding this rhythm, this flow. So as you inhale, breathing from the belly, the ribs up to the chest. As you exhale, feeling that release from the chest, ribs and the belly, nice and slowly. So as you inhale, you're feeling this fullness, this expansion of your being from the belly, ribs, the heart. And as you exhale, surrendering away any tension, anything that doesn't serve you, to have this full cup, to return to this fullness with our inhale. Inhaling one more time. Exhaling. Oh, lovely. Nice and slowly. Coming into a seated position, coming into a seated Baddha Konasana, taking your time. And instead of normally having the Baddha Konasana, having the soles of your feet really close, we're going to take the soles of the feet slightly further away so we can work in and lengthen, come into this fullness with our breath. So we're going to inhale, placing our hands around our shins. Inhaling, tilting the pelvis forwards, expanding the belly, expanding the ribs, expanding the heart. And then as you exhale, nice and slowly, heart goes back, ribs go back, belly goes back, pelvis goes back. as if we're massaging all our vital organs. Inhaling, pelvis comes forward, expanding that belly with our breath, expanding the ribs, expanding the heart up, so we're lengthening as well as opening. Oh, lovely. Exhaling, feeling the heart come back, ribs, belly and pelvis. 3 more in your own flow of breath. Inhaling, pelvis forwards, breathing into the belly, the ribs, the heart, feeling this lengthening, this fullness here. Exhaling, sending the chest, the ribs, the belly, the pelvis back. Continuing this 2 more times with your own flow of breath. Massaging into your vital organs, massaging into your lower back, your upper back, your mid back. This time, as we inhale, rocking the pelvis forwards, breathing into the belly, the ribs, the chest. As we exhale, we're going to keep this opening, going to keep this fullness as we fold forwards nice and slowly with that nice slow breath. Oh, lovely. So with every inhale, feel as if that we're growing with this fullness and with this length with our body. Inhaling from the belly, the ribs, the heart, as if we're trying to send that heart forwards. Exhaling nice and slowly, surrendering into this pose, into your being. Continuing this for 3 more breaths. Oh, gorgeous. With every inhale, feeling this fullness of our breath, feeling this length on our journey with this pose. With every exhale, feeling that surrender. So we can feel more fullness with every inhale. Awesome. Inhaling, slowly coming back up. Just coming into a gentle twist here. So right hand onto the right thigh, left hand behind us, rooting into that left hand behind us, looking over that left shoulder. If you want to, you can give a little massage into that inside thigh where we hold some tension. Connecting back to that breath. So as we inhale, we're growing into this fullness with this breath. Lengthening the spine, creating this space for this full cup. Last inhale. Last exhale. And come into the opposite direction. So right hand comes behind us, left hand on top of the right thigh, rooting into that right hand, looking over that right shoulder, giving your thigh a lovely massage. Reconnecting to that breath as you inhale, breathing into that fullness, that full yogic breath. Feeling that gentle release, that gentle surrender with every exhale. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, coming back to center. Drawing the knees into the chest. Giving your knees a lovely hug. Maybe rocking from side to side. Massaging into that lower sacrum. Into that lower back. Inhaling, coming back up. Hands underneath the thighs. Sending that heart forwards and up, creating that length within the body to create that fullness of our breath. Sending the feet forwards. Oh, lovely. Coming into bow pose. So if that's enough for you here, totally cool to stay here. If you'd like to delve deeper, you can straighten your legs up towards the sky. Oh, lovely. Awesome. Continuing with that breath. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, lowering down, crossing the shins, placing the hands to the front of the mat. And then coming into 4-point kneeling. And flowing with this full breath, coming into a floor-based Shavasana flow. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale, lowering down into Child's. Feeling that release, really slowly exhaling here. Inhaling, coming back up, rocking forwards onto your wrists. Exhaling, lowering down, chin and chest. Inhaling, cobra, just to where it's comfortable. Maybe pulling your heart forwards with your hands. Exhaling, back to Child's, nice and slowly. Or more. Inhaling, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, cobra, wherever's comfortable for you. Exhaling, downward facing, Child's, not downward facing dog. 3 more. Inhale, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, back to Child's. Inhaling, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering chin and chest. Inhaling, cobra. Oh, lovely. Exhaling, back to Child's. 2 more. Inhaling, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, back to Child's. Last one. Inhaling, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, cobra. Oh, lovely. Exhaling, back to Child's. Taking one full yogic breath here, breathing into the belly, into the lower back, into the ribs, into the heart. Exhaling, slowly releasing, feeling that slow exhale, that slow surrender. Inhaling, coming back onto 4-point kneeling. Taking the right foot out to the side, pressing the right foot onto the floor. Inhaling, right hand up. Lovely. Exhaling, feeding the right hand underneath the left shoulder, lowering the head down, the right shoulder down, left hand comes forwards. So creating that length within the spine. Oh, lovely. Breathing here for those full yogic breaths. From the belly up to the ribs, up to the chest. Exhaling nice and slowly. Two more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Taking the left hand back underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right hand back up towards the sky, opening up the heart. Exhale, both hands onto the floor. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, rising up. Lovely. Exhale, right hand onto right leg. Lovely. Inhale, really actively reaching that left hand up towards the sky. Oh, lovely. Creating this length within the side body. Exhaling, folding over to the right. Continuing to create this length, this fullness, to create this fullness within our breath, within this pose. So rather than like really collapsing down on one side, reusing that breath to lengthen up, to feel this opening, to open up into this full cup. Oh, lovely. Oh, awesome. Inhaling up. Exhaling, left hand comes down, right hand up, reaching the right foot up. Just coming to where is comfortable for you. Oh, lovely. Maybe if it's your legs feeling a bit stiff, you can even just tap down, tap back up with your breath. So just gently flossing and gliding that leg. And either staying with this flossing, gliding this leg up and down, or bending the right foot back, holding on to the right foot, opening up that heart. And just listening to what feels right for your body. Two more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Release the right foot down. Inhaling, reaching back up. Lovely. Exhaling, floating the hands back down. This time, sitting back onto this left heel, sending the right toes up towards the sky. Lowering down in this modified child's pose. One full yogic breath. So one full inhale, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. Exhaling, slowly releasing, slowly surrendering. Pressing the hands into the earth, coming back to 4-point kneeling. Taking the left foot out to the side, pressing the left foot into the earth. Pressing the right hand into the earth. Inhale, left hand comes up. Lovely. Exhale, left hand underneath the right shoulder, lowering the left shoulder down. Taking the right hand forwards, creating this length within the body, connecting to that full yogic breath. Two more breaths in. Last inhale. Last exhale. Right hand back underneath the shoulder, pressing into the right hand. Inhale, left hand comes back up. Exhale, left hand onto the earth. Inhale, reaching both hands up towards the sky. Lovely. Exhale, left hand over to the left leg. Inhale, actively reaching that right hand up towards the sky, creating this length, creating this opening for this full yogic breath. Oh, gorgeous. Two more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhale, right hand to the earth, left leg up. So again, either floss in here if you need to, or stay in here for 5 breaths. Maybe if you have the ability on this side, maybe coming into some pulses. Oh, awesome. This really helps build up this glute strength to help support this full breath. Lovely. Inhaling. Exhaling. Placing the foot behind, holding on to that back foot. Opening up that heart, continuing with that full breath. Oh, lovely. Two more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Releasing the foot, placing the foot back onto the floor. Inhaling, rising back up. Reaching out to that sky, feeling the legs in the body. Oh, lovely. Exhaling, floating back down. Coming back to 4-point kneeling. Tucking the toes under here. Taking a breath in. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Oh, lovely. Just having a little sway from side to side with your hips. Massaging into your lower back, massaging into the side body to create this length, to create this fullness. Inhaling, reaching both heels up. And then pivoting on the feet, sending both heels over to the right. Taking one full breath here, feeling this opening into the left side body. Exhaling, slowly surrendering. Inhaling, pivoting onto the feet, heels up. Exhaling, both heels over to the left. Breathing in to that right side. Exhaling nice and slowly, feeling that gentle, gentle, gentle release, that gentle surrender. Inhaling, both heels back up. Exhaling, grounding both heels down to the earth. Inhaling, reaching the right foot up towards the sky. Exhaling, right foot in between the hands. Oh, lovely. Lowering the back foot, knee down. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling, extending that back knee, coming into high crescent lunge. Oh, awesome. From here, reaching the left hand up towards the sky. Right hand comes behind your back, interlacing the hands behind your back. Oh, lovely. Coming in to these cow face arms. Oh, lovely. Connecting to that breath, connecting to that full breath, feeling this opening. Feeling this three-dimensional opening. So feeling that breath at the end of your inhale to your heart center, pushing your hands behind you. As you exhale, feeling that gentle release, that gentle surrender into the earth. Oh, gorgeous. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, releasing. Reaching the hands back up towards the sky. Exhaling into cactus, letting out anything that doesn't serve you. Left arm underneath right, palms together for eagle arms. Oh, lovely. Pressing into that front foot, We're going to come into eagle, so stepping the back foot forwards and around the right leg, taking your time. So if you need to, you can put your left foot to the outside of your right foot first, maybe lowering down from here, or right foot behind, sorry, left foot behind your right calf. Lowering down to where's comfortable for you. Finding your edge. Awesome. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. This time, inhaling, opening up the hands, opening up those wings. Exhale, interlacing the hands behind your back. Gliding the shoulder blades back and down. Staying here, but unraveling the legs. Begin to take that left foot back towards the back of the mat, coming back into high crescent lunge. Yay, awesome. Inhale, reaching that heart up. Making, lovely, lovely, lovely. Exhaling, bowing down. So bowing down over that front thigh, relaxing that head down to the earth. Coming into that yogic breath. Inhaling into the belly, the ribs, the heart. Exhaling, slowly surrendering down, feeling your body melting down to the earth. With every inhale, connecting to this fullness, connecting to this length, this opening to this full cup. With every exhale, feeling that gentle release, that gentle surrender. Awesome. Inhaling, lowering the hands onto the floor, sending the heart forwards. Oh, lovely. Exhaling, lowering the left knee down, taking the right foot to the opposite direction, lowering the right shin down, coming into pigeon. Oh, gorgeous kitty. So if pigeon doesn't feel accessible for you today, that's totally cool. You could come into a seated pigeon instead by placing the right foot over the left thigh, open up here. So it's just a little bit more of a gentle pigeon, and we're still getting that stretch into that glute, into that piriformis, that helps to get that length, that opening, that fullness within our lower back. Oh, super. Connecting back to that full breath. So if you're in pigeon, keeping your hands connected to the earth, connecting to that fullness of your breath. Inhaling belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling, slowly surrendering. Lowering down to the earth. So if you're in seated pigeon, that's totally cool. Just stay exactly where you are. Keep with your breath. Everyone connecting to this full breath. Maybe breathing all the way down into the hips. Last inhale. Last exhale. Walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes under, inhaling here. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. So if you're in seated pigeon, just rocking forwards onto all four, or roads cut lead back to downward facing dog. And just maybe walking that dog out. Swaying from side to side. Awesome. Inhale, reaching both heels up. Exhaling, grounding both heels down. Inhaling, lowering the knees onto the floor, coming into this floor-based vinyasa. Exhaling, into child's. Inhaling, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering chin and chest down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog, your choice. Oh, lovely. Exhaling, back to child's. Taking one full yogic breath here, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. Exhaling out a sigh. Inhaling, tucking the toes under. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up towards the sky. Exhaling, left foot in between the hands, lowering the right knee down. Lovely. Inhale, rising the hands up towards the sky. Lovely. Tucking that back toe under, pressing into the feet. Exhaling, straightening that back knee. Awesome. Inhaling, right hand in between the shoulder blades. Left hand behind you. Interlacing your hands. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Connecting to that full yogic breath. Using your feet to press and connect into the earth to gain this length with our breath as we inhale. Feeling the surrender, feeling our hips slightly dropping as we exhale. Oh, awesome. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Releasing the hands. Inhale, reaching the hands back up to the sky. Exhaling, cactus, letting anything go. Right arm underneath left this time. Palms together. Rooting into that front foot. Stepping the right foot forwards to the outside of the left foot or to the back of the left calf. Oh, awesome. From here, continuing to lengthen with that breath. With every inhale, keeping that length within your body. As you exhale, maybe folding down over your thighs, just whatever is comfortable for you. Awesome. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, spreading your wings, opening up. Exhaling, interlacing the hands behind your back. Sending the shoulder blades together down towards your pelvis. Releasing that right foot, sending the right foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, reaching that heart back up to the sky with that full yogic breath. Awesome. Lowering the back heel down. Exhale, folding over that front thigh. And with every inhale, feeling that full yogic breath. Feeling that length within the spine, this opening into this full cup. With every exhale, feeling this gentle surrender. So as we inhale, we're able to open up into this full cup a little bit more. Oh, awesome. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Lowering the hands onto the floor, walking lower left foot to the inside edge of your right mat, lowering the shin down, setting up for pigeon on the opposite side. If you need to come into seated pigeon, totally cool. Slide your fingers onto the floor, connecting to that breath. Inhaling, just like what we did with high crescent lunge, pressing through our feet and inhaling from the belly, the ribs, the heart, feeling this length within our spine. Exhaling, nice and slowly, maintaining this length. Oh, awesome. Inhaling. Exhaling, nice and slowly with your exhale, lowering down. Lowering down to where is comfortable for you, finding your edge. Oh, awesome. Connecting to that full yogic breath. Inhaling belly, ribs and chest, as if that this breath is creating this fullness for your whole lower and upper back to lengthen out and forwards. As you exhale, feeling that gentle surrender into tension, so we can return to this full breath. Open to this full cup. Oh, lovely. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling. Placing the hands back onto the mat. Tucking the back toe under. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Walking that dog out, massaging away any tension into your lower back, into your hips. Inhaling, reaching both heels up. Exhaling, gliding both heels down. Inhaling, lowering the knees onto the floor. This is our last flow. Exhaling into child's. Inhaling, rocking forwards. Exhaling, lowering down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, back to child's. Taking one full yogic breath here. Inhaling into the belly, into the heart. Exhaling, slowly releasing. 2 more times. Inhaling into the belly, into the ribs, into the heart. In this 3-dimensional expansion. Exhaling nice and slowly. Last one. Inhaling into the belly, into the ribs, into the heart. Exhaling nice and slowly. And beginning to walk the hands up. Coming onto the sit bones, windmilling your legs round to the front. Lovely. Straightening the legs out in front. Maybe sitting onto a cushion if you're finding that your lower back is rounding here. Oh, lovely. Either placing your hands around the edges of your shins or to the outside edges of your feet, whatever is comfortable for you. Oh, lovely. Okay, connecting to that full breath. So as you inhale belly, belly comes forwards, ribs come forwards, heart comes forwards. As you exhale, maintaining that length of that full breath, slowly surrendering. So as you inhale, belly, ribs, Heart comes forwards as if your heart is trying to connect to your toes. Exhaling, feeling that gentle surrender. It doesn't matter if you're surrendering down, just inviting this sensation of releasing of tension. Two more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, coming back up. Oh, lovely. Lowering the elbows down, palms to the outside edges of your hips. Actively pointing your fingers down. Rooting your elbows into the earth, gliding your shoulder blades together. Open up that heart to the sky. Lower the head back to where it's comfortable for you. Connecting to that breath. Connecting to that belly. Ribs, heart, feeling as if that heart wants to ride over your chin. Exhaling, feeling that gentle release. Oh, awesome. Two more breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhaling, pressing into the elbows, slowly lowering down onto the floor. Just come onto my blanket. Just giving your knees a lovely hug here. Awesome. And pressing the feet into the earth. Placing the heels towards your sit bones, brushing your middle fingers to your heels. Pressing the hands into the earth. Inhale, lifting the pelvis, the ribs, the heart up to the sky. Oh, lovely. So if you know that if this is really aggravating your lower back, if you have any tension in your lower back at the minute, you can always place a bolster or a block underneath your sacrum. So you're feeling that support, but you're still getting this length, getting this opening from your back bend. Oh, lovely. Last inhale. Last exhale. Slowly lowering back down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, lifting pelvis, ribs, heart, maybe interlacing the hands this time, placing the hands onto the mat. Drawing the shoulder blades together, rooting into the feet, rooting into the hands to lift that pelvis up a little higher. Two more breaths. With every inhale, really lengthening that belly, ribs, chest. As if your chest wants to connect to your chin. Last inhale. Exhaling, slowly releasing. So this is the third round, either coming into bridge, interlacing the hands behind your back, or coming into wheel by placing your hands by the sides of your ears, fingertips facing down, pressing into the feet, pressing into the hands, lifting pelvis, ribs, heart. Maybe placing your head onto the earth, maybe lifting the head up. Continuing with that length, either into wheel or into bridge. If you're into bridge, play. Hands are interlaced behind your back. Maybe try lifting up your heels and placing the hands underneath your sacrum. Feeling that support. Oh, gorgeous, really gorgeous. 3 more breaths. If you're in wheel or bridge, Last inhale. Last exhale. Slowly releasing, slowly lowering down, vertebra at a time. Pelvis coming down last. Giving your knees a lovely hug. Maybe coming into happy baby. So taking your hands either round your thighs to the outside edges of your shins or to the outside edges of your feet. Just giving your lower back a lovely rock from side to side. Massaging away any tension so we can come into this full cup of wellness and inner calm. Lovely. So yogic choice now. You can either stay here into happy baby, maybe alternating in extension of the heels or rocking from side to side, or if it's in your practice, coming into shoulder stand. So pressing the hands into the earth, reaching the feet up to the sky, hands behind the pelvis, lifting up. Or using your bolster or a cushion, placing it underneath your pelvis and lifting your feet up. Lovely. If you have any lower back or nerve irritation at the minute, what's really nice in this posture is just flexing and extending your toes up and down. It just helps to glide any tension, creating movement of your nerves of your lower back to open up into this full cup. Awesome. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. Exhaling, slowly lowering down. Vertebra at a time. Pelvis coming down last. Taking the feet out nice and straight. Taking the hands above your head. And just taking 3 breaths here. So really reaching the heels away from you, toes towards you, reaching the fingertips away from you. Inhaling belly, ribs, half, feeling that length. Exhaling, releasing. Nice and slowly, feeling that surrender. Maybe interlacing the hands, pressing the palms away from you, reaching the palms and the heels away from you. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling, releasing the palms. Interlacing the hands the other direction this time. So index finger in front, different index finger in front, reaching the palms, the feet away from you. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Holding the breath here, extra sniff. Exhaling, slowly releasing. Taking the hands back down by your sides. Coming into Shavasana, so either staying exactly where you are, or if you'd like to come back into that Supta Baddha Konasana that we started with in the beginning of our practice, you're more than welcome to do that. If your back's feeling a little tweaky, you can widen your feet so it's in line with the inside edges of your mat. Place your knees together so your back and your breath can let go. And so you're held and supported by your feet, by your knees. Oh, lovely. And just coming into some breath work before we finish into Shavasana. Coming back to this full yogic breath, this 3-part breath. This time, inhaling into the belly. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling ribs. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extra sniff. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling nice and slowly, super slow with no tension, letting everything go. Normal inhale, normal exhale. Inhaling belly. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale ribs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling extra sniff. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, letting it go. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Last round, inhale belly. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale ribs. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extra sniff. Holding 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, letting it all go. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Just letting the breath return to its normal ebb and flow. Let your body surrender into the earth. Draw your gaze to your third eye with your eyes closed. To absorb this practice of fullness, this full breath, this fullness of well-being, this full vital cup of vitality. For the rest of the day or the rest of your weekend. And start to deepen your breath. Start to bring your awareness back to your body. Maybe giving your knees a hug, maybe coming into some lumbar rotations before we come to sit, doing whatever feels nice for your body. Maybe rolling over to one side. And connecting your hands to your heart center. Finishing today's practice with our peace mantra. Om Shanti 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 Om. Taking a breath in. Exhaling to clear. Inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing with me, sharing your fullness, your vitality, your well-being. Namaste.